Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Thank you so much for joining me. And today's video is a bit of an old school video where I like watching videos where people throw kind of all their cosmetics into a bag if they're going traveling. So I thought I'd throw together some items that I would use if I was traveling for like work or traveling for pleasure. So if you're curious to see what items those are, then let's get into the video. So when I'm traveling, I usually put everything that I need all into one bag. So this is my go-to travel bag that I use. What I think I'll do is I'll just take everything out and I'm going to put them into order how I would apply them onto my face because that's the easiest and I won't get all mixed up. So just give me a second to do that. All right, now that I have that all set in front of me. So I do a little bit of traveling for my job, and we also do go on vacation. So I like to keep everything pretty simple. But I also like to have products that I'm familiar with and that I trust and know that they're gonna work well. And again, it also depends on what kind of vacation, if you're going on a tropical vacation or if you're gonna be laying beside the pool or if you're gonna be doing more of an exploring or touring kind of vacation, then that all kind of changes how I do my makeup as well. But I always start off with first, my skincare is my holy grail that I have to have the best products for my skincare, because without good skincare, then your makeup isn't going to look as good. So I always try and have a moisturizer. This is just the Aveeno Positively Radiant SPF 15 in it, so it does like a dual role, so it has sunscreen in it as well as a great moisturizer. I believe that there is also a 30. It comes in a 30. I'm not sure if it comes in higher. It could. But I like the 15. It just gives me enough coverage. And, you know, sometimes I'll also have a sunscreen also thrown into my bag, depending, again, where we're traveling. So that's a good start. And I always make sure I have some eye cream. So this is just the Olay Total Effects eye cream. Always have to have that because, again, great skincare. And one of my holy grail products is my Nivea lip balm. Have to have that, especially if you're going like to a sunny place. This is a great lip balm. Keeps your lips very just very nice, not dry. And but yeah, I use this all the time. I keep them everywhere. I have one in my makeup bag. I have one in my at my office. I have one in my purse. So I kind of keep them everywhere because I just absolutely love them. They're the best lip balms. I also have to have a primer. So again, depending if I'm going to be using a foundation or a BB cream, that will depend on whether I take a primer. If I do take one, it's going to be the Maybelline Baby Skin, the Pore Eraser. So that will always come with me because I like it because it is a small little package. It's not going to take up a lot of room in your travel bag. So again, that's a must for me. And then I will gravitate between either having a foundation or a BB cream. So these are my two options. I love the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow, especially if I'm going to like a sunny place. This one I like because it has like the little illuminating flecks in it. But when we went to Hawaii a couple of years ago, I used the Marcelle BB cream that I didn't even take a foundation. This one worked really well because I knew I was going to have a little bit of a tan. So I always like to have an option of either a BB cream or a foundation. Some people may not want to have a foundation with them because it can be kind of heavy on the face. So yeah, that's another option there as a good BB cream. So those are two really good options if you're looking for something like that. Always have to have a concealer. That's a must for me. So this is just the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I have this in the shade. Just let me see here. I think that says light. I don't have my glasses, but I think it's light. So again, it's just a really nice concealer. It's funny because I was I was recording another video before this because I'm doing two today. So I was testing out some lipstick here and it just doesn't want to come off. I've even used soap on it. So that's a really good lipstick when it stays on like that. But yeah, this is just a really nice concealer, very lightweight. And it just does what I need it to do. Again, I'm not looking for a big makeup day, especially if it's a beach vacation and we're going to be out in the ocean or water or laying by the pool, that sort of thing. Okay, so next up for me is also eyebrows. So I have to have some sort of brow look going. I don't like my brows without having some sort of, especially having the little spoolie. And some people will go as far as getting like an eyebrow gel. I don't usually have that. Even on a daily basis, I don't wear an eyebrow gel. I should actually invest in one of those, but I just use an eyebrow pencil. And this is just the Covergirl soft brown, and I believe it is the Ultrafine brow pencil. So this is one of my favorites. I also like the L'Oreal brow definer, I think it's called. So yeah, those are a must for me. They're just really, really nice, go on nicely. Don't take up a lot of room, again, because this is all trying to be stuff that's not taking up a bunch of room in your travel bag. So that's a really good option. Now, I don't usually try and take a big eyeshadow palette because that can, again, take up too much space in your bag. So a couple of options that I have are so this is the NYX. It's just called Love in Paris. And it has some really nice shades in there. And this other eyeshadow palette I'm going to show you, they're kind of similar. So this is just the Maybelline, the City palette, but I just like how it's so small. Like, look at how little that is. And it just gives you lots of different colors to choose from. I did have this in my Maybelline video that I did, and I was kind of on the fence about it. I know sometimes when you do those first impression videos and you're testing new products out, and it's the first time I'm doing it, especially on camera, and you kind of have those moments where you just don't know how it's going to work, and you have to use it several times after that. So I actually am not minding this. I think the issue with this one, if I'm trying to remember, was it did have some fallout, but you know what? You're going to find that with a lot of eyeshadow palettes. I just make sure that I knock the brush off. I just try and get all the little residual product off. And then you usually shouldn't have a problem putting any, or having the fallout on your cheeks and stuff. So I do really like the colors on here. Very versatile. And it's very similar also to this NYX one. It's very versatile. You can use like lots of transition shades that you can use. And this one here, it's a really, really dark brown. I don't know if you can kind of see that on the camera, but you can actually use that. If I didn't want to take an eyeliner with me, I could actually use that as like an eyeliner. So again, very versatile. So yeah, these are two options for you. Very nice, like they're really thin. Yeah, so really thin, really nice. And those are the colors that I prefer. I don't usually like a bold color, like the bold blues and all that sort of stuff. I just try and keep it to neutral shades, but that's my preference. So yeah, that's just really good options for you. If I'm going to take an eyeliner, I'm going to take a really one that actually I don't have to sharpen. So this is the L'Oreal Infallible, and I believe I have this in the shade black. So this is just this one here. Again, it's just a really nice black color. I don't know if you can see that right there. And I do like to have, again, just something on the top of my eyes, usually on a daily basis. A lot of times I can go with just mascara, but for me, I just like to have a little bit of line. And what you can do if you find that the black is a little bit too harsh, you can always go in with a flat angle brush and soften the line up. You can also use that. See, I would take, and I'm going to show you later on in the video, so stay tuned till the end here, and I'll go through the brushes that I'm going to take. But you can always take this angle brush and use that color that I was just saying, that one there, and use that as your eyeliner. So yeah, we'll get to the brushes in a few minutes. I always set my face after I put my foundation on. So what I would take, instead of taking a loose powder, which is my preference, I would take a pressed powder. So this one you can see is very well used. This is the Rimmel, and this is in the shade Transparent 001. And I like this one because there's no color to it. And when you put it on, it's just going to help that, especially underneath my eyes here, it's going to help that concealer stay on. So yeah, that's a really good option for if you're looking for just a pressed powder. I like that one. And then to move on to, so I probably wouldn't take eyelashes on it. Again, it's going to depend on what kind of vacation we're on. If we're going to be going out and we're going to be maybe going to a nice dinner, that sort of thing, I may take some lashes, but it'd probably be just like even these ones here that I'm wearing today. These are just the Ardell's, the really natural ones. I think these are 109s. But the mascara that I found, and I know I've used this in several of my videos, so I apologize if I keep repeating myself, but really, this is the best mascara. This is the Worth the Hype, the NYX one, and this actually could look like you're wearing false lashes. If you put on like 2 to 3 coats, this is phenomenal for that. So I would even I would take this mascara and that's all I would do. I wouldn't even wear false lashes because I don't normally wear false lashes on a daily basis anyhow. So yeah, I would definitely use that. I would go in with my bronzer. So this is my favorite bronzer. I know it is a big of it is a bigger, you know, container to take, but it is my absolute favorite. Yeah, especially if I'm going to be going somewhere that I just want to look really nice and bronzed. This is just my go-to. I just can't use any other bronzer. So, not that I can't, I just don't want to. So this would be, yeah, I know it's a little bit big, but it's not actually too big. It's pretty thin. There is other ones that I have. I have a NYX one that comes like, it's just I don't have it with me right now actually. It's just a small little compact one, but that is, I have to go with my favorites when I'm going on a trip. So that's my favorite. I may skip blush. Again, depending on if I'm going to be in the sun or not, I may totally not even take any blush. But a nice little compact one is the NYX one here. And this is in the shade Wanderlust. It's a really nice little blush, and it just gives a nice pinky tone to the skin. So again, that's just another option for you if you're looking for a nice little blush to wear. You know, I wouldn't be me without having some highlighter with me. So I would definitely take the NYX Born to Glow or my Maybelline, the Master Chrome. I like this one just because it is a small little size, so it's not going to take up a lot of room in your travel bag, and it's just a beautiful color. I can't get over, I'm wearing it today. The color is just amazing. So that, yeah, and again, it's just a nice little size. So where I would take a few extra products, because I think that you can always put on eyeshadow and change kind of the colors around on your eyeshadow, but I think what really changes the look is your lip colors. So I do usually take a few extra lip colors just so that I can make my makeup look a little bit more versatile. So I have 3 options that I would take. So one is the NYX Liquid Suede, and I have this in the shade Tea and Cookies. Just a nice, it's this one here. It's just a nice pinky tone, and yeah, it's a liquid lipstick, so I know it's going to be staying on all day. It's not going to be budging anywhere. Another option would be my Maybelline. This is the Baddest Beige. And I'll just put that on there. And that's going to be this one here. I don't know if you can pick that up on the camera. Again, it's just a really nice beigey color. Versatility. If you're doing more of a bolder eye look, the Nude lipstick looks really nice when it's paired with a bold look. So, because you don't want too much, you don't want a bold eye and a bold lip. Sometimes it can be a little bit overpowering. So I try, and if I'm going to do one or the other, I'm either going to do a bold lip and a neutral eye, or a neutral lip and a bold eye. So just keep those little tips in the back of your mind. And then another one that I would use is the Maybelline. This is the shade Pink for Me, 376. Now what I like about these ones, I also bought a red one in this shade, or in this style. And what I like about it is, I know it's been in magazines and stuff like that everywhere, because it is one of their newer types, but apparently they've tested it with numerous skin tones, and they say that this shade will fit everybody's skin tone. The red will fit everybody. It just fits with everybody's skin tone. So I've used it quite a few times. I do actually really like it. I'll just swatch it on the back of my hand here for you. So it's this one right here. You can see that. But yeah, it's just a really nice pinky color. And yeah, it does look really, really nice. I'm not wearing that one today. But again, it's just those, you can see it, like I gravitate to more pinkies and nudes and that sort of thing. So again, another option there for you. I would always take my lip liner. So this is just the NYX lip liner in Nude. Again, absolute favorite. And I think a lot of this is basically my holy grail, my favorites. So I know you guys have seen this on my channel a bunch of times. So, but yeah, this is just my favorite lip liner. And then if I'm going to do a little topper, because you know I always like to have a little bit of a topper, I'm going to go in with the Annabelle Big Show. And this is in the shade Glow. But again, it's just going to be a nice color on the top. And it just makes it look everything polished. So I'm a, you know, I like lip gloss. I can't help it. That's just me. So the other things that I would, oh, I was going to show you brushes. So the brushes that I would take are, I would take definitely a blending brush. So this is just my NYX blending brush, and that you can use for all of your eyeshadow looks. So again, favorite. And then I would go in, again, I showed you earlier, this would be my angle brush. So again, you can always clean up a look if you make a mistake, though that's what this is great for. And then just softening up any looks that you have. So if you have a black eyeliner, just kind of giving a softer look. And you can also use this one to do little wings. If you want to do just a little wing and a very soft wing, so that's great for that. And I would also take, this is my e.l.f. This is a bronzing brush. So this one here you can use for your bronzer, you could use it for your blush, and I know you probably shouldn't mix them, but when you're on a trip, I don't want to be taking a whole bunch of different brushes with me. You can just always clean these and then just reuse them for whatever your product you're using it for. So when we're traveling, we just want to try and keep it simple. And then I would always take like a little fan brush to help with my highlighter. So this is the Real Techniques, just a fan, I think it's just called a fan brush. Yeah, it's just a fan brush. So, and I would not leave home without my sponges. So these are my two Real Technique sponges. So this one would be for all over my face, and then this one would be for doing under my eye area. So, and then I always like to take these. So I have the travel size of the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. So they come in a pack like that, and then this is what they look like. They're just a nice little travel size, so you can even count how many days you're going to be away and just throw them into your bag. And they're just great. They're very moist inside still. So I know that sometimes makeup remover pads can get a little bit dry, but because they're individually wrapped, they stay moist. So these are awesome. And yeah, so I think that is it, guys. I think I got through everything that is in my makeup bag. Let me know in the comments below if what sort of products you guys take on when you go traveling. I know this may seem a lot for some people, but this is stuff I wear on a daily basis. This is what I wear all the time. So I've watched some other videos on other YouTubers that have done travel makeup bags, and some of them they take, holy smokes, they take a bunch of stuff. So this is actually, I think, pretty minimal compared to what some of those other ones are. But yeah, I just really enjoyed watching those videos. I enjoy watching what they take and what sort of things, and just spark some ideas on what sort of things that you may take. So again, I just want to thank everybody, and don't forget to subscribe, share, like, and comment below. And if you haven't checked out some of my other videos, they'll be right over here for you. And so don't forget to watch those ones if you haven't done so already. So just thank everybody. I hope everybody has a great week and a great life. And I'll see you all very soon in my next video. Bye!